6 LEGO techniques in my newest build from easy to pro. This MOC features a lot of really interesting building techniques, so let's take a closer look. Starting off easy, here are some crates. These Star Wars inspired crates were actually built using LEGO's dice pieces. It's a pretty easy technique and one you can do as long as you have one of these pieces. Moving on to level 2, this one is a little bit more challenging. For the front platform, I squeezed in some cheese wedges into the floor to form built-in arrows. This is a common illegal technique often used to create stained glass. It's super versatile, but I think the next few techniques are a lot more special. Number 3 involves these water puddles at the front. To make the water smooth and clear, I actually used window panel pieces. Because the panels are half a plate thick, they actually fit perfectly wedged on top of studs. I haven't seen this technique anywhere else, so I might be the first person to actually do it. Continuing the theme, this next technique also uses windows in a completely different way. I built this entire floor sideways, and it's actually 8 window frames filled in with bricks. Building the floor this way gives it some nice texture, and also allows you to cover a large surface area with relatively few tiles. Once again, I haven't seen this technique anywhere else, so I might have been the person to invent it. Level 5 is this angled door made of cheese grater pieces. I'm not sure why so many useful LEGO parts involve cheese, but this one's pretty nice. To get these graters lined up smoothly, they each have to be offset by half a plate. This is hard to explain, but basically each brick that they're placed on is offset by 1 stud, which is equal to 2.5 plates. Subtract 2 plates with 2 1x2s on each brick, and you end up with half a plate for each each grater. Try it for yourself, trust me, it works. If you thought that was complicated, just wait till you see level 6. This is my favorite technique in the whole build and one that I'm the most proud of. To make this seamless triangular shape in the front of the base, I had to use some really interesting parts combos. This technique takes advantage of the fact that these triangular pieces are not quite 2 studs wide. As you can see, they have a little notch in each corner, which is exactly what we need. It turns out this notch is half a plate thick, so it can fit, for example, a panel. Here's why this is useful. The front of this triangle is panels, and to fill in this gap in between, I actually used one of the triangular pieces to perfectly fill in the gap. Then I used another of the same tile turned on its side, which also fits perfectly. This leaves a little lip at the bottom, which closes up the gaps and holds in place this final wall section. This section was carefully designed to fit perfectly in and also has panel edges. Everything fits together like a puzzle piece. I mean, look how nice that is. It's discoveries like this that just keep growing my love for LEGO.